Now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Like with Net Hustle. Big shout out to my SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the Black Box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. Y'all see the title. Imagine that. What do we have here on the menu? Oh, my mama. This is disgusting. Demographics to discuss. I've heard things of this nature, but I don't think we've touched on it here in the Black Box. If not much at all. But with no further ado, let's see what these women in Dubai, being dubious, have been up to.
I want you to shit on me, like mad crazy stuff, and then we offer me a bag, like 50s, 100K.
So girls is really getting shit on out here though.
First to the word porta potty, it probably makes you think of festival toilets, but in reality, the meaning behind it is a lot darker.
Try it. So I went that night. After eating, they paid me $10,000 that day.
You ever wonder how some of these IG models are taking these expensive trips? They got these expensive bags. If you was anything like me, you probably thought, oh, it's probably from sponsorships, or it's probably a ball player that's paying them under the table so they can remain a side chick, you know. Hey, when I call you, make sure you answer the phone. Here go $5,000 for the weekend. Well, for some of these girls, especially these girls you see on IG going to Dubai, that's not the case at all. They doing something strange for some change.
I want you, the guy tell me, I want you to come to Dubai and
Come to Dubai?
I want you to shit on me, like mad crazy stuff.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
That's stanky. Oh, my mama. Ew.
And then we offer me a bag, like 50s,
I'm saying,
100K.
so girls is really getting shitted on out here though? Literally?
There's a lot of girls that go to Dubai for that.
To get shitted on?
Yeah.
I ain't never knew that. I thought that was fake.
No, that's a real thing. I know a lot of girls, but like I said, like I don't judge nobody. Like you.
Like how do you take how do you do that to a person though? Like,
Man, we got introduced to that on the Biggie Smalls album. Biggie claimed a female asked him to sheet it on her chest. And he was like, yo, what you mean sheeting it on you? Like, I might like hit that and I'll call you back. I might sheeting it on you like that. He was like, yo. No, son, she wanted me to cock my ass over and hit on her. And then he laughed. He like, so after I did it, yeah, that dirty, dusty dungeon was something else. Bad Boys for Life had a cold meaning.
honestly, like, I don't see me being able to shit on somebody.
They're gonna, okay, with these guys.
They're never gonna call you Big Pop, but
They're gonna offer you 150K. You think a girl's not gonna get shitted on?
Well, like I'm saying,
they paying 150K to get sheeting it on, and Biggie was running around sheeting it on B-niches for free knee. He was a trick.
I get it. Okay, boom. I'm saying as me as being a guy, right? You know what I mean? Like, okay, and you.
Puffy probably would have broke Biggie off for some of that hot on his chest.
A girl, how do you actually get? Do you think they got to get high, or do they got to take hella like laxatives, or?
With the guys?
No, the girls is like about to shit on you.
I think they get drunk.
Oh, get drunk.
They be on liquor, be probably on drugs to do that. You know, because you're not gonna just go sober. And I mean, I would never do that, but. If I was to do some shit like that, I would have to get super drunk.
Yeah.
For me not to even like.
Yeah, think about this.
That shit.
Damn.
You know, but yeah, that's a real thing. Girls go out there on a girl's trip to do that.
So guys need to watch their girls that's going to Dubai on a girl trip.
Yeah,
type
basically.
So the ladies is going to Dubai to basically get shitted on. Literally. All for the sake of some money. And I don't know about y'all, but the way that lady was talking in that clip, I kind of feel like she took that brother on.
Oh, my mama. She looked like she got some dookie in her diary. Oh, my mama.
On his offer, you know, take the shit to the chest is what she did. Because why she kept on repeating herself, I would never do it, but if I did do it, or if I would, I meant, I'd have to be really drunk. But I mean, $150,000, you don't think these girls would take $150,000 for some shit on the chest? I mean, I ain't saying I'd do it. Lady, you done took shit to the forehead, didn't you, huh? You a shit taker. This is taking the phrase a win is a win to a whole nother level. At this point, y'all are really doing anything for clout to look like you're living the high life. Meanwhile, your homegirls from high school, they see your stories and stuff, so they DM you, girl, I'm so proud of you. I see you on these trips. Whole time she don't even know what's going on behind closed doors. Because little does she know, you taking shit to the forehead. You allow a man to fart on your nose just so you could dip your feet in some clear water for an IG photo. The only water you need to be dipping your feet in is holy water, a baptism, a revival. You need to ask the Lord for forgiveness. Asked to be born again, because I couldn't live with myself, knowing that I might have doodle crumbs stuck on my eyebrows. Brothers talking about, hey man, you got something on the side of your lip. My bad, that's from earlier today. Nigga, is that doodle on your lip?
So let's talk about these, the infamous porta potty parties. This has been brought up countless times in my comments when I did the video about the OF girl who was found with a broken spine in Dubai, and allegedly she had gone to one of these parties. So let's talk about it. When you first hear the word porta potty, it probably makes you think of festival toilets, but in reality the meaning behind it is a lot darker. It's a term to describe a party that's allegedly hosted by wealthy men in Dubai. These apparent parties are probably better described as a way to commit vile sex acts against women in exchange
That he thought he was freaking off. These is the forefathers, the masters of freak-offs. Ugh.
for a lot of money. Girls would go to these parties with the promise of a lot of cash, and if they did go, they would usually get the cash, apparently. But the acts would involve the following. Trigger warning as well. So the acts would be acts like beating them, knocking their teeth out, stringing them up on hooks, as well as sometimes involving animals. I'm not sure in what kind of way. And then, of course, defecating on them, which is probably where the name Porta Potty Party came from. There has been no update today that I've seen anyway on the Maria Kovalchuk case. If anybody knows anything, please link me below and let me know your thoughts.
See, they say that money is the root of all evil. No, it's the love of money. The fact that y'all are willing to put your morals to a side just for $1, it just baffles me, because a lot of y'all are doing this based off of greed. The greed for money, not even the need for money, it's greed. $150,000 for somebody to defecate on you, and you have to live with that. But I've heard enough from the people that
you only want the money to spend it, so it's gonna be gone. And you're still gonna have the reality that you got shitted upon. Oh my goodness.
say they know somebody that done it. I want to hear from the actual person that was in the room when the man was straining. All right, let's play the video.
Joined them to Dubai. I got there, you know, and started meeting men. They would for a night I would earn like, when I converted to Nigerian naira, it's like 150k to 200k. I was like, okay, but from that 150k, I will still have to cut out and give to the lady that brought me to Dubai. You know, I was.
Is it like a percentage?
Yeah. For her to be able to get her money that she used in running the papers. Yeah.
What's her percentage? How much you got to give her? She got a cold operation. She ain't got to deal with no dookie and get the dollars. Damn.
Everything with the house, the hostel that we're staying there. So at times from 150k, what will be my gain will either be 70, 75, you know. And most of these white.
She taking half of your stash. And you gotta deal with the stuff out his ass. Ooh, you better go renegade and keep all your cash. That's feeding up D-Nut.
Men, they're not even like Nigerian men. Some of them are very brutal. But I was in Dubai already, and I was doing it 2 months, going to 3. That was when I met another girl. But she was living so well. She was living in an apartment in Dubai. She was paying for it by herself. And I was like, of course, me, I'm doing runs now. Is it the same runs you're doing? That was when she then told me that it was to eat shit. I was like, eat shit. She was like, yeah, so you would go there, they will drop it, a plate, they will pay you $30,000. I was like,
a plate?
A plate.
They measure it with plates.
They measure it with plates. Because these men, it's their fantasy. They love seeing these things. They love seeing girls eat things like that. At first, I was not comfortable. To God, I wasn't. I didn't, even after meeting her, I didn't start immediately. I was still doing the normal runs and everything. But when I saw things,
Now she covering up her face for the next nigga that's gonna be tongue kissing her. She trying to trick you into tongue kissing. Nigerian men, beware. Look close under the mask. It's her under there.
Other girls, they were getting cars. They have the latest hair, things online and everything. Friends in Nigeria that I even left there, they were still doing better than me. Even though I left to Dubai, they were still doing better than me. They were chilling with the latest things and everything. And I won't lie, if only I had been contented with the little I had, I would not be in this situation right now. I won't be where I am right now. It's the love for these material things that don't even matter at the end of the day. So after thinking for so long, I decided to try it. So I went that night. After eating, they paid me $10,000 that day. I was like,
I thought you said a plate. Sorry. I thought you said a plate of the stuff is $30,000.
That's what I was finna say. So first you was gonna have to split your 30 with old girl and only get 15. Now you only got 10 to split, so you only got 5 to eat a plate of in Dubai. Oh my, why, oh why.
$dollars for a plate, but I didn't like they have it by size. So
Listen, you couldn't beat that information out of me. Lady, you must really trust your shampoo, the owner of whatever toothpaste you use, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, what soap do you have at home that gave you the level of confidence to receive shit anywhere on your body? Like, I don't believe any.
She probably immersed herself in a bath of bleach, my brother. Ugh.
Anybody is 100% washing their body anyway. You know that little part in your back where you really can't get that part unless you got like one of them scrubbers? A lot of y'all ain't got them scrubbers. You just let some water drip down on that part of your back, don't you? Talking about I'm clean now. Nobody's 100% washing. You're missing a spot somewhere. So now you gotta live with a dry shit stain somewhere on your body. Shampoo can't fix that. Soap can't fix that. Elon Musk did not come up with that upgrade yet. But all jokes aside, it's really sad to see the lengths people will go just to live a life that they.
If he ain't been on one, I bet you he gonna be on the stage telling jokes. You can just tell from his facial expressions. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Or one of these black films. No Tyler Perry, bro. That's like a bad lane right now.
Think other people are living. This is exactly why I constantly delete Instagram. Like, I only have Instagram for days that I have to post. Like, I may see something that my son is doing and I'm like, I gotta go post, or I gotta check my DMs. But to be on Instagram constantly scrolling, thinking that what I'm seeing is actually somebody else's reality, comparing myself to their lives, not knowing that this is not exactly how they live, or I don't even know the context of what they're going through just to maintain an image. A lot of people people are trying to maintain an image. I would even go to say that I feel like some rappers and IG models, they wind up doing this illegal stuff because they have to maintain an image that everybody can see. Follow me. You're a rapper, you're an IG model, you're known for living this high life. Everybody on Instagram sees you living this high life. So that's now a part of your persona. Money starts to slow down the legal way, so now you have to do something illegal or put your morals to a side just so you can maintain this image on a fake reality. Which is why every time I'm on IG, I take everything with a grain of salt. Why we always see these pictures of these girls on the trip, but we don't never see the guy that's actually paying for the trip. I want y'all to remember that Instagram is a highlight reel. It is not a vlog. It is not somebody's daily life. It is them posting their best moments. Some people are going out of their way just to record or take a.
It's like when the NFL condenses a 3-hour game down to a 12-minute clip. Oh, my mama. I like the way he said that.
Picture of a moment that looks like they are living an extravagant life. Whole time they had to run up a credit card for that. Whole time they had to sell some drugs to go on that trip. And now you're looking on your phone and you're like, dang, what am I doing wrong? You're comparing yourself to this person, but you don't know what they had to do to be motivated by success that you see in real life. Be motivated by people that are actually successful and they're actually giving you the sauce on how they got there. Not people that just go on trips, but they never really show, like, what do you do for a living? Who are you with? Who's paying for these trips? Comparison is the thief to all joy. But where you are at in life, there's always a positive side to look at where you're at. Like the young lady in that clip just now, what she said people back from where I'm from, you know, they was living so good. They always got the latest bags and stuff. She's looking at the material things and thinking to herself, dang, I really want that stuff. Not knowing why, how. Is it even real? You don't know any of these things by looking at a picture, by looking at a video. And it's only going to get worse because now we got AI. So people find some type of appreciation of where you are at in life. J. Cole said it best in his song. There's no such thing in his life that's better than yours. Because while you sitting there looking at somebody on IG, they might be getting shitted on.
Them videos going viral on TikTok about them young girls getting solicited by rich men in Dubai to get doo-dooed on. They said that girls could name their price. So one girl was going over there for about $100,000 to get doo-dooed on. Doo-doo. And not only is they doo-dooing on them, they paying them the girls to eat doo-doo. Doo-doo. That's crazy. And not only that, they are not only eating doo-doo, but they raping them, they beating on them, sodomizing them, doing all kind of stuff. So I don't know what the contract is saying, but them girls is over there with a clear understanding that doo-doo is what they gonna be having for dinner. Now let me tell you something about that. I know all these underdeveloped countries and people want money and this and that, but that's what they talk about when they say money is the root of all evil. Because all these damn iPhones, that damn weave hair, these outfits and all that, it ain't worth getting sick and getting beat and raped. They found some girl on the side of the road with her spine broken. Now, they done went over there and did a number on her girl. And, for some doo-doo and some money. Doo-doo and money don't even go together. You know what I'm talking about?
You say doo-doo and dollars or doo-doo and ducats that go together. Doo-doo and dollars in Dubai. Doo-doo and dirty dollars in Dubai. Yeah, it got a ring to it.
Now, I've been wrong before. I've probably been wrong about 3 or 4 times today. But here's my solution to that. Get them a job.
That the craziest thing is that a lot of y'all are going through these crazy hurdles, going to Dubai just to get this money so you could get a nice bag. But China just exposed that a lot of those bags are actually way cheaper than people are spending on them. So y'all are going out your way just to get finessed by a brand, just to look like you have some money. Again, money is not evil. It's the love for money. But now I want to talk directly to the ladies. Please don't be fooled by what you see on the internet. You do not need a BBL to be loved. And you shouldn't have to be disrespected just to maintain a virtual image, because you got to live with that memory in real life. But anyways, y'all, it's been your boy Ty Boogie. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, join my Discord where we could talk one-on-one and all that good stuff, man. Hey, if you want this jacket right here, it's from Fashion Nova. I'm going to link it to the description down below. But anyways, y'all, it's been your boy Ty Boogie. Until next time, man, I'm out of here. Peace.
Keep it cool, don't act the fool to make me show out in public. Before you open up your mouth, just know I know how to shut it. Come to bustin', that's nothing, just a whole nother subject. What I'm stuffing, no discussion to put a hole in your stomach. Chose to face some consequences that I hope you can stomach. Could nobody hold you back, and now you holding your stomach, you dummy. You the type to start a war and try to call it off. The shotgun was too long, I had to saw it off. I just took it from the homie, cause I know he saw. I'm really finna shoot it, he gon' show it off. Round here, life is lost like the Holocaust. Fuck around and knock your whole, what you call it off. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle, cause I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money, can't knock my hustle, cause I hustle for my money. In case you hadn't noticed, we've been pulling up in Lotuses loaded. They know us, no more eviction notices. The whole bag, that's exactly what I goes and get. Never beefing over bitches. Way too many hoes to hit past filthy like a needle from a lethal injection. Still soar like an eagle beyond people's perception. Turn my life into a movie, yeah, probably could from Cali, but on hood, ain't nothing about me Hollywood. All I got is my word, my pride and my handshake. Represent my dead ones, ride for my landscape. The money don't make the man, it's the money the man make. These funny bunny niggas sweeter than honey and pancakes. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle, cause I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money, can't knock my hustle, cause I hustle for my money. Wide amplifier, infinity speakers, niggas feel me in these streets, so they spin for these features. SP, serve them that bass to injure they speakers, and still stuff fat laces into his sneakers. Somehow for me, sticking to the guidelines, stop once I got the hitting off the curb like sideline. Pop a lot of pigeons thrown up, see some fine flying flocks, pit bulls and rock rollers on the 9-9 block, squabble up in the set. Hood got inside problems, feeling like Baby Dre line, east side mobbing. Been known to draw down and take everything off. Rest in peace, Del Dog, everything mafia. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle, cause I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money. I hustle for my money, can't knock my hustle, cause I hustle for my money.
THA.
Nigga in that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga is Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, crib.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I've everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
You are now in the black box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka VJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!